Welcome to your grammar guide. In this lesson, we're diving into conditional clauses, those handy sentences that often begin with the word if. You've probably heard things like if it rains, we'll stay home, or if I were rich, I'd travel the world. These are conditional clauses, and today, we'll learn how to understand them, use them correctly, and tell the difference between their types. Let's get started. A conditional clause is a type of sentence that shows a condition and its possible result. It has two parts. The first part, called the if clause, sets the condition. The second part, the main clause, tells us what happens if that condition is true. For example, if it rains, we'll stay home. Here, if it rains is the condition, and we'll stay home is the result. It's like saying, if this happens, then that will happen. We can group conditional sentences into four main types, based on time and possibility. First, we have the zero conditional. It talks about facts and things that are always true. Second, the first conditional. This talks about real possibilities in the future. Third, the second conditional. This is for unreal or imaginary situations. And finally, the third conditional. It talks about things that didn't happen in the past. Let's look at each type more closely. The zero conditional is used when the result of the condition is always true, like scientific facts or general truths. For example, if you heat water to 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. This is a scientific fact. Notice the structure. Both parts of the sentence are in the present simple tense. If plus present simple, present simple. This type isn't about the future, it's about things that always happen. The first conditional is used for real situations that could happen in the future. It's like saying, if this happens, that will happen. Example, if she studies, she will pass the exam. It's possible, and even likely. The structure is, if plus present simple, will plus base verb. This is great for making promises, warnings, or predictions. The second conditional is for unreal or imaginary situations, things that are not likely to happen now. Take this sentence, if I had wings, I would fly. That's clearly imaginary, we don't have wings. We use the past simple in the if clause, even though we're not talking about the past. The structure is, if plus past simple, would plus base verb. This conditional is often used for dreams, wishes, or impossible ideas. The third conditional talks about things in the past that didn't happen, and how the result would have been different. For example, if I had studied, I would have passed. This means you didn't study, and you didn't pass, but you're imagining a different past. The structure is, if plus had plus past participle, would have plus past participle. We often use this when we feel regret or talk about missed chances. Let's quickly review all four types together in one table. We can see the differences in tense and meaning clearly. Zero conditional uses present tense for facts. First conditional uses will for future possibilities. Second conditional imagines things that are unlikely or impossible. Third conditional rewinds time and shows how things could have been different. Memorizing this table can help you choose the right structure for your sentence. Now it's time to practice. Fill in the blanks with the correct verb form. 1. If it rains, we. That's first conditional, use will stay. 2. If I were you, sounds like advice, use would talk. 3. If she had known, is third conditional, so say would have helped. 4. If you mix red and blue, is a general truth, use present simple, you get purple. Practice like this helps you master each type. Let's wrap up with a quick summary. There are four conditional types, and each one depends on time and possibility. Ask yourself, is it a fact? A real future? An imaginary idea? Or a past regret? That will help you choose the right structure. And remember, the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Keep practicing and you'll be a pro at conditional sentences in no time. Prepared by K. Rajendra Prasad.